I'm Jay. I am here to say some stuff in my nose. Where to start? I guess my first thing of stuff to say would be about this whole issue with the mosque being built near ground zero. Now let's be extremely, very extremely clear about this. I am no fan of what happened in 9/11 at all. But this is not the issue. My fingernail looks really weird. My 2 whole blocks away from the damn thing. Come on, people, stop being such freaking crybabies about it, please. You don't like the idea, live with it, because it's gonna be built. Now, I'm gonna ask something to every one of you, and I want you to answer yourself very truthful. Are you an American? Now, when I say American, I say people that are born here in the United States of America, not an American as in the continent of the Americas. Yes, you're an American. You like the way of life that you have so far with all your freedoms. Okay, good. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to deal with the mosque, because that's capitalism. And as far as I can remember, this is the United States of America, the capital of the capitalism, my friend. Yes. And as a capitalist country, if you have the money to do it, you are going to do it. There is not much that can stop you other than PETA. But I really doubt that PETA right now is going to get into this shit. So there you have it. We have a mosque being built 2 blocks from ground zero, and people are pissing on the pants and eating their own shit about it. This is not good. You have the money for it, build it. You don't like it, deal with it, or buy the damn property yourself. Then they won't be able to build it. And as a matter of fact, that will be a very realistic solution to all of this. Even though Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh said, well, buying the damn thing is not going to solve everything. Yeah, it will, because in capitalist America, either you buy it or you deal with it. Even if it was on top of ground zero. Okay, would I be offended if it was a mosque? Yes, I would be offended if it was a mosque, but I also would be offended if it was a church or a synagogue or a Hindu temple. And I'll tell you why right now, my friend. Because a lot of people died in 9/11. Thousands of people. Do you think there were atheists within that number? Yes, there were a lot. Christians? Yeah, absolutely, a lot. Muslims? Not only the ones that crashed the planes into it, supposedly. Jews? Yes, absolutely Jews, even though there's a lot of stupid people out there saying, no Jews died on 9/11. Bullshit, get real with it. But guess what, they did. Hindus? Yeah, a lot of Hindus, a lot of other religions also. Even Scientologists. I hope they don't fuck me up for this. But yes, even if they did try to erect a Scientologist church on ground 11, I'd be offended. I personally think they shouldn't erect anything that has to do with religion or government on 9/11. It should be something public. It should be a park. It should be a museum. It should be a place of business. Shit, it was a place of business to begin with. You know, money knows no creed or religion or race. If you don't want that shit built near ground zero, then you're anti-capitalism. And if, as far as I know, according to Rush Limbaugh and according to Glenn Beck, if you are anti-capitalist, then you're a communist. There's a little small flaw in that statement, which is that if you are one of those people that are against the mosque being built near the ground zero, that means that you are anti-capitalist. Why? Because it is private money that has bought that territory. And if you are anti-capitalist, you are communist or socialist. Anywho, think about it. Just let them build the damn thing. There is a second issue that I have to talk about today, and it's the oil spill. Yeah, I am late for the freaking oil spill. Don't you love it? I didn't get to get this camera until after the whole disaster happened. Lucky me. But One of the big things that has happened is that the oil kind of disappeared, and I could have told you that was gonna happen if I had a camera back then, because well, it was only logical that it was going to evaporate. My problem with the oil evaporating into the atmosphere is that, as Newton said, everything that goes up must go down. Here is my problem with the whole oil evaporating. Eventually it's going to make itself north, and if it goes north, it's going to eventually hit all the crops and all the food that we basically grow. If this happens, well, obviously it's not H2O rain, it's H2O plus whatever the fuck oil molecules are when they evaporate. I know for a fact this cannot be healthy for our food supply. It's probably gonna plummet, and if it plummets, then we're royally fucked. Now, am I correct or not? I don't know, only time will tell, but I do know that already in Middle America there's all sorts of really weird shit going on with the crops. I've seen a couple of videos and I've read a couple of articles that I will not provide the link for because I'm an amateur of this, so I don't know how to put the links on the freaking prescription box down there. Those are my concerns at the moment. Concern number 1. If you're anti-mosque, you're a commie. And number 2, the crops are gonna go to hell. So be ready. Be careful. Till next time. Edit.